Tired of the same old campfire meals? Stay tuned for these 7 fast, easy, and tasty options that aren't your typical hot dogs and hamburgers. Hi there, I'm Leanne, and this is Making My Abode on the Road. Number 1, BLTs. This is a classic sandwich, super easy to make. We like to cook our bacon outside on the Blackstone so it doesn't stink up the camper. And if I have one tip for you, it would be to use good bacon. It just makes all the difference. We like to use the Wright's brand Applewood, thick cut. It's delicious. BLTs are also a great travel day dinner. They're just super quick, so it's perfect for a travel day. And this homemade avocado oil mayo is better than Duke's. I'm not even lying. I will leave the recipe down in the description along with the video where I learned to make it. It's delicious. You should definitely give it a try. And I like my bread a little more toasted than this, but some people in my family would consider this burnt. We serve it up with potato chips and Bush's baked beans. Number 2, grilled stuffed burritos. There's something about grilling a burrito that just makes it taste even better. These ones we filled with just some leftover Spanish rice and put a little cheese. And these beans are mixed with some chorizo that I had left over, and they were delicious. So we just roll them up, and once I get them all rolled up, I spread a little bit of butter just to brown them up nicely on the Blackstone. When you put them on the Blackstone or whatever you're putting them on, if you put them in a skillet, make sure you place them seam side down so that they won't fall apart. And then you just brown them on all sides. They're so easy. They're so convenient. They're super easy to eat too, just nice and portable. And you can fill them with whatever you want, whatever kind of leftovers you have, or even if it's just beans and cheese, anything you have you can put in these. Just do whatever you like. Number 3, smoked sausage stir fry. The Blackstone makes this one a breeze. We love our Blackstone. This recipe is so easy, and you can do whatever you want, any kind of vegetables. It's a great way to use up leftover vegetables that you might have in the fridge. For this one, I just used some red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, green bell pepper, some zucchini. I think I had some mushrooms in there. I seasoned it with Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse and some avocado oil. And then at the end, I added a can of Rotel, which made it kind of taste like jambalaya. It was so good, and we just served that over rice. It was delicious and super easy. Number 4, barbecue chicken sandwiches in the Instant Pot. So you just start with 2 pounds of chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast, but we prefer chicken thighs. And put some barbecue rub on it, whatever you like. Maybe some salt and pepper to taste. If your barbecue rub is kind of salty, then you might want to leave the salt out. If your chicken is thawed, you're going to cook it on high pressure for 12 minutes and do a quick release. If your chicken is frozen, you'll do high pressure for 17 minutes and do a natural pressure release. Once the chicken's done, I just shred it up and I put it back in the juice. You might want to take some of that juice out so that it's not too juicy, but I like to put it back in there just because it keeps it nice and moist. Which, if you're using chicken thighs, you really won't have a problem with moisture. That's why we love chicken thighs. We serve it on a toasted bun with a little extra sauce and some home fries from the air fryer. Homemade fry sauce, which I will leave the recipe in the description. It's delicious. It's so simple, just a mixture of mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, and a little chipotle seasoning. It's so, so good. Number 5, buffalo chicken dip in the Instant Pot. Once again, it's 2 pounds of chicken, an 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 1 to 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, Frank's Red Hot seasoning, which this is optional. You don't necessarily need it. If you don't use that, just a little salt and pepper will be fine. So I'm going to start by just adding the chicken, and you're also going to need a 1/4 cup of water. And then just a little bit of this Red Hot seasoning. And then a block of cream cheese and Texas Pete. And I'm just gonna eyeball it because that's just what I do. Cook it in the Instant Pot on high pressure for 13 minutes and do a quick release. Once that's done, just shred up the chicken and just kind of mix it all together. And then you're gonna add the cheddar cheese and stir it in. Our favorite ways to use this buffalo chicken dip is just with tortilla chips. That is delicious. Or rolled up in some tortillas and then crisp them up in the air fryer, kind of like taquitos. Ooh, you know what would be good? Buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Actually, I just want to put pasta in this. Oh. Number 6, sheet pan chicken fajitas. All you need is chicken, peppers and onions, and Grill Mates Chipotle marinade, or any marinade that you like, but this one is really good. So you're just going to slice up your onions and your peppers. Traditionally it's red and green, but we really like to use orange peppers with the green. It just adds a sweetness, because sometimes the red can be a little bit bitter. But I love, love, love orange bell peppers with this. It's so good, like sweet and savory and spicy, just absolutely delicious, but use whatever you like. And then you're just gonna get a sheet pan and add some parchment. You don't have to use parchment paper, but it just makes cleanup a little more easy. Add the onions and peppers to the sheet tray and then just toss them around. And then you're gonna make a hole in the center for the chicken. Bake at 425 degrees for 30 minutes or until the internal temp of the chicken is 160 degrees. When it's done, just remove the chicken and slice it and then just toss it all together. We had ours with just a side of Spanish rice, but typically we do rice and beans. And I make both of mine in the Instant Pot. I will link those in the cards above as well as down in the description. And then of course you just put them on tortillas and add whatever kind of toppings you like. Green Cholula, we love this stuff. It's delicious. I highly, highly recommend it. This time we did cheese and some Mexican crema, but that's basically just sour cream. So you can do sour cream. Tomatoes would have been good on this. And the only thing that was missing on these was cilantro. I totally forgot the cilantro. And last but not least, number 7, Italian sausage sandwiches. These are such a simple sandwich with simple ingredients, but absolutely delicious. And by the way, once again, the BLACKSTONE for us is just absolutely invaluable. We love it. I'll leave a link in the description for the one that we have. But watch for sales. During the fall, there is always a ton of sales, and Walmart usually has some really big drops in prices on their BLACKSTONEs. Well, you burnt them.
I know. I don't know if to hold up with that. Never done that before.
We don't want that in the video. That Dollar Tree bench scraper hack worked a little too well on this day. These were still so good because, cheese covers a multitude of sins. So we use pepper jack. I don't suggest any other cheese, but you can do what you want, but I can't be held responsible if you don't think it's good. This is our favorite sandwich. We serve it on a toasted bun with lettuce, tomato, and mayo. You can't go wrong with this one. And don't forget dessert. This video right here has 5 camping desserts. My favorite are the eclairs. They're so delicious, you have to try them. Fall is right around the corner, so in this video I have 4 fall comfort food recipes that you can cook either in the Instant Pot or a slow cooker. My favorite in this video is the chicken and noodles, creamy chicken and noodles. It's so good. It reminds me of like chicken and dumplings. Absolutely delicious. Perfect for fall, or even if you're just camping in a chilly area. We're in Idaho right now and it's kind of chilly. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.